All right. Okay, and then I'll share my screen. All right. Can you guys see it? If you can see it, just say like I can see it or something, so I know. Yes? Thumbs up?
Okay.
Yeah? All right. Nice. Okay. So this is our first lesson in Roblox Studio, and I put this like awesome thumbnail here. You can see there are some Roblox avatars. I don't know how many of you guys have played Roblox before. So how many of you guys have heard of or played Roblox before? Hold your hands up. Yeah. Yes? Okay. All right. So today we're just gonna introduce a bit about Roblox Studio, and yeah, what is Roblox Studio? So I think most of you guys know about Roblox, right? Roblox is where we play games, right? There's lots of games. When you go into Roblox, you see like thousands of games. You can choose any one of them and then you can play it, right? So what is Roblox Studio? Well, it is where we use to make Roblox games. Roblox games don't just appear, they are made by other players. And if you want to make a Roblox game, you have to use Roblox Studio. It is what we call a platform. It is a place that we can that has the tools to make games, right? So for example, in this picture, you can see that there is like a castle template, and then there's like this like big block where you can stand on. So these things help us make games, right? And then that's how developers like you guys and I make games. So yeah. Like in this whole course, I will teach you how to make these games. And then they don't have to be games. They can be anything you want. They can be like a place, like a restaurant, or if you want to build like a roller coaster, you want to build Star Wars, anything you want, you can make in Roblox Studio. Everything is limited only by your imaginations, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and introduce myself first. I'm Jonas, Jonas. You can just call me that later on. And I am your Roblox Studio teacher for this whole course. I think most of you guys are using the mainland version, so you can't really add me on Roblox, but just know that I'm a Roblox game developer. I have 5 years of Roblox Studio experience, and you can see this is my avatar on Roblox. And yeah, and on the right, you can see the two pictures, right? They are the games I made for when I was young, like you guys. And then this is a thumbnail I made for my game. It's called Tides Tales. It's a pirate fighting game where players can be a sailor, you can be a good guy, or you can be a bad guy, right? And then you go fight different enemies, and then you collect chests. So all of these are made inside Roblox Studio. And below, it's a picture of a map place I built inside my game. It's like a village. You can see like different houses and there's like trees. You can see the rocks. You guys will be able to make this because I'm going to teach you guys all about it, right? Maybe not like these complicated houses, but you'll learn how to use them and then you're able to build them yourself. Did somebody raise their hand? Do you have a question? No? Okay. I guess we'll move on.
So this gonna about a little bit of scratch.
Oh, you're asking about like the programming part or about like if it's related to Scratch? Well, no, this Roblox Studio is not going to be related to Scratch. It's going to be using a programming language. So you're actually going to be typing and not like putting different blocks together, right? We'll get into that very soon. I'll talk to you about programming very soon, okay? So yeah, okay. And then these are more pictures of my game. So these are two images I made. And then, so you can see how like the different characters, they're like kind of like with blocks, right? And they have these different movements. They are made with something called animations. And that's what helps all of the characters move. And then they can hold different weapons, like a gun or like a sword, and they can move around and do different movements. these are made with animations, and I'll teach you guys about it later. And on the bottom, you can see like a house in water, and then there's different trees and different lands. So and these are pretty cool. And on the right, you can see a map I built. This is not in Roblox Studio, but it's an actual map of my game. And then there's like different islands, you know, and I named them like Sea of Spikes or the Arctic Islands. Kind of cool. And on the bottom, you can see different buttons. These are like buttons you press on. So if you played like a game before, you click on different buttons to go to like a shop or something, right? And then these buttons are for my game. And then, for example, if you click on the backpack, then you'll go into like a shop. And when you click on the boat, you'll see all like the boats you have, right? So yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now we're gonna maybe do some self-introductions because I don't know you guys know me. And then you guys should know each other as well because we'll be making our games and working together, right? Okay. So I'll just start. So you're just gonna want to mention your name. Let's say your name and then how old you are and what's your favorite game. Okay, your name, your age, and what's your favorite game. So let's start with Vincent. Can you unmute and talk about it?
My name is Vincent Ho. My age is 10, and
Okay.
my favorite game on Roblox is Bed Wars.
Bed Wars, nice. So do you know Minecraft too? Because Bed Wars originally on Minecraft.
Yes, I play them both. I have a Nintendo Switch and this.
Nice. All right. What game do you play on Nintendo Switch?
A lot, but right now the two that I'm really into are Minecraft and Splatoon 3.
Okay, very cool. All right. Posey, do you want to talk about you? So your name. Yeah.
I'm Posey.
Yeah. Your age.
I'm 8 years old.
8. Okay. And do you have a favorite game?
No.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Justin, do you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Justin and I am 11 years old. My favorite game is Game for Peace.
Oh, okay. That's cool. All right. Who is Bieren? Do you have a real name or is that your name? I'm actually unsure. Can you introduce yourself?
I have a real name.
Sorry, I didn't. Can you repeat? What's your name? All right.
My name is Jack.
Okay.
And, my age is 8.
Mm-hmm.
And my best game is Taming and Crazy Game.
All right, cool. Okay. Carlos, do you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Carlos and I'm 12 years old. My favorite game is Yuan
Genshin, nice. Who's your favorite character?
风原万叶.
Very cool, nice choice. Okay. Leo, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name's Leo. I'm 12. I play a game called Gala Football. It's a football game.
Football game? Okay. Well, that's cool. All right. So nice introductions. I'm sure y'all eager to learn about Roblox Studio, right? Okay. So, all right. Just talking about a bit more about Roblox Studio. So as I said before, we use Roblox Studio to create games and worlds you want to with your own imaginations. But Roblox Studio is not the only place we only platform we use to make games, right? There are many platforms. Do you know games like Pokemon Go, like League of Legends, Minecraft? So these games are not made by Roblox Studio, but they are made by other game engines. So basically a game engine is like a platform we use or a tool we use to make games. So basically all games you can think of are made with a game engine. And Roblox Studio is an example of a game engine. And there are other game engines, you might not know them, but they're like Unity and Unreal Engine. You'll know about them later, but just know that they are also platforms we use to make games. But we chose Roblox Studio, and I chose Roblox Studio for our class because it is easier than the other platforms. It is very convenient, and it also has a very wide audience. So you know a lot of people who play Roblox, right? So then when you make a game, they will play your game, and then they don't have to download something else to play your game. They can just play it directly on Roblox, right? So that's why we use Roblox Studio. And what can you learn? Well, you can learn a bunch of other things, and think someone asked about Scratch. So that's what we call scripting. But for Scratch, you put blocks together. Like you can put like wait 5 seconds and then you put like a action after it, right? But then in Roblox Studio, we type. So we're gonna have like different lines of code, and then we actually type them out to do something. So that's scripting in Roblox Studio. And then modeling is like making different objects. So you can see in the bottom picture on the right, like the different trees and like different fountains. They're made with modeling, right? They're made with modeling stuff. And then you can make like different shapes and circles and stuff. That's called modeling. And then animating is really cool. I said before, let's go back to that slide. Oh. Like you can see like different humanoids making different moves, right? So that's what we call animating. You can make them be in like different like forms and different actions, and that's what we call animation. So yeah. UI designing is when we use different buttons. Like when you see like when you go into a game, there are often like a lot of buttons. You press them and then you go into like a different screen, right? So that's what we call UI. It stands for user interface, and there can be like different buttons or text or like special effects, and we'll get into that later. So just know we're gonna learn about it, right? And then finally, what do you gain from our class? Well, first and most importantly, you'll gain experience. And when you want to make games later for your career, or you just want to like do some art stuff, or you want to design maps, this class will help you gain some experience for that. And then you also earn Robux if you make money in your game, and it can actually be a career. Like people make Roblox games for life, and then they earn a lot, right? So it's a good career option. But then you can make them for fun if you want. Like it's not like you can only make them as a profession, right? Yeah. All right. Just want to talk a bit more about our course. And then there are mainly 6 sections. And then the first one is game design. Basically what it means is you want to like design your game differently. Like you don't want your game to be the same as everyone else, right? Maybe you have like like a unique gameplay. Like maybe you can have like different swords, or you can like special guns, you know, or you can like a very special house. So that's what we call designing a game to make it stand out. And then there are also different things like programming, which I talked about, animation, map design, basically designing your own map, like this picture. You can see how like there's different islands, right? That's called map designing. You want to make your map look good and then make it very fun for the players. We'll learn about that later. There's building, which is like modeling, like making different houses, building cars, making different weapons for your players, and like making pets as well. You know, it's called building. And then UI design, like I said before, it's like different buttons and stuff on your screen, right? So yeah. All right. Do you guys have any questions about our the things I talked about so far? If you can just like unmute. Yeah. Do you have a question? No? Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, so next we're going to be in a demo inside Roblox Studio. So Have you guys all downloaded Roblox Studio or are you still downloading? I think, okay, so thumbs up if you, or react with the thumbs up button if you finish downloading, or you already can open
I
Roblox.
downloaded like 2 months ago. I just had to give it a little update.
All right, nice. How about the other people? Carlos, Leo, Justin, did you guys finish downloading?
Already update.
Update? Okay. How about Justin, Carlos? Yes. Jack? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, wait, actually. Okay. So why don't you guys just open Roblox Studio now? I'm gonna open mine and then you guys open yours, okay? And then I'll just like reshare my screen. Okay, just open your Roblox Studio and then we'll go on from there. So, all right. Can you guys see my screen? You should be able to see this main Roblox Studio screen right here, right? So just open yours and when you're done, just give me a thumbs up so I know, or type 1 in the chat, like whatever. Just let me know that you finished opening Roblox Studio. Yes? Okay. We'll wait on one, okay. Justin, did you finish opening?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. How about Vincent? Yeah. Oh yeah, you already thumbs up. Okay. Okay, so all right, when you're on this screen, I think you know what this is. This is inside Roblox Studio, right? And then on like the left, you can see like different buttons. I'll just guide you through it, but I'll talk more about it later. But basically just like, this is pretty easy. Just like this button used to make a new like project. You can have different projects and each project is a new game. And in my games, you can see the games you already created. And apparently I created this old game. I don't really know about it. I think I'll create a new game though. And then the recent, nothing, archive, nothing. So we're just gonna go and press the new button. So if you press the new button, you should see all of these different templates. I'm hoping all of you guys have your Roblox Studio in English because our class is in English. So it will be best if you use English for your Roblox Studio. And if you don't know how to change language, you should talk to me after class or so we can help you change it, right? Or you can watch a tutorial. So yeah, just click on the first one called base plate, and then we'll get started. All right, everyone clicked in. Nice. I started Roblox Studio when I was like around your age, when I was like in like 4th or 5th grade. And then I started building my own game. I self-taught myself how to script and model. So now I'm teaching you guys. You guys will learn very quickly and learn how to make games. So it's going to be a very fun experience. All right. So once you're in this screen, this is inside Roblox Studio, right? And then, okay, so let's see if I can. Okay. You should be able to see this keyboard. Can you guys see it? It's like a black keyboard thing with different letters. Can you see it? Okay. I'm not sure if you guys see. Okay, doesn't matter really. All right. Once you're in this screen, you can see like this big like flat land, right? It's like the basic thing you get when you open the Roblox Studio project. And this thing here, it's what we call a spawn location, right? Every time you go inside the game, you'll jump right onto that pad. And then that's where you start when you're going inside the game. And then if you want to move around, you press what we call WASD on your keyboard, like the WASD. And then you can see that when I'm clicking on these buttons, I'm moving around. And then if you want to move around your camera, you want to do like a right click, and then you can like kind of rotate. You can see different angles, and then combined with WASD, you can like move anywhere you want. So you can see how I'm moving around, and maybe I can go like really deep and I go really far away, right? So you move with WASD and the right click button. That's how you move around, okay? And after that, okay, let me talk about just like going inside the game. You can see on the top, there's like a lot of different buttons, right? You don't have to worry about most of them. I'll only talk about a few today because this is only a demo. It's only the first class. I'll talk more about it in future classes and you'll know about it as well. So you can see this like blue button. It can also be green as well, but then mine is blue, and if it's green, it's also the same button. It's like a triangle and it says play. So when you click on it, you're gonna go inside the game. So just now we're in Roblox Studio, but now we're in Roblox, and Roblox is a game. So we're basically inside the game right now. And this is my avatar. It's not my avatar from my Roblox account. It's another avatar, like a very basic one. And you can just see like how I can walk around already, even though I haven't written any code. So you can zoom in or out with I and O. So if you press I, you'll zoom in. And when you press O, you kind of zoom out, right? So it's I and O to zoom in and out. And then again, WAS2 to move around. So you can see I'm kind of running around, right? Yeah. And you might ask, well, why did this guy just walk around even though I haven't done anything inside the game, right? Like I haven't written any code. I didn't make this guy because I didn't really do anything to my game. So why is he here? Well, this is what's special about Roblox. Every Roblox is a user, right? You can build your own avatar and it goes inside your game as you automatically. You don't have to change anything. Once you go inside the game, you are automatically this guy as your avatar. So this is basically an avatar, and it's me basically on my account. So there's really not much you have to do about it. When you press play, you go inside as you. Yeah. And then to stop the game, you just have to press the red rectangle on top. It says stop. And then you can also go to here and then press leave. You can press leave or you can press stop. So I'm just gonna press stop because it's easier. And then after I press stop, I'm back inside Roblox Studio. So that's how you go in and out of Roblox when you're in Roblox Studio, okay? So next I'm gonna talk a bit more about how to actually build stuff inside the game, right? In future lessons, we'll talk about how to like build different models and how you can make parts move in depth. But then right now, I'm just gonna teach you the very basics. So you get to create your first block in the first class. So right on top, you can see like different buttons, right? It says select, move, scale, rotate. But here you can see a button called parts. And then this button is used to make different shapes, right? So guys, I want you guys to follow with me here. So just click on that button right now. Click on it and boom, you can see like a part right here. Kind of cool, right?
I can't see.
You can see it? Okay, so if you can't see it, it might be because your home is like closed. So if you're seeing like this, you can just press on home and it should show up. I'm not sure if maybe like there's something wrong with your Roblox Studio if you don't see like this screen. So let's say you don't have this part, and then you have here, just press on home, and then you press on the part, and then you get to create like a special part here. So you create your first part in Roblox Studio. And then, well, how do you change a part? It looks very boring, right? How many of you guys have created a part? Just thumbs up if you finish creating it. Anyone finished it? Or press 1 in the chat. Yes. Vincent, did you finish creating the part? All right.
No, I see it.
All right, nice. How about Justin, Carlos?
No.
No? Why not? Did you go into any problems? Are you inside Roblox Studio? Okay, so I think we're just gonna move on because if anything, okay, so if anything is wrong with your Roblox Studio, so if you can't get into like this screen, like the screen right now, you should tell me after class, or you should send a message in the WeChat group, so then I can help you problem solve it, right? But then if you're in this screen, you should be able to create the part by pressing home to open it, and then just press the part right here, right? And then you get to create this part. So, okay, let's say I want to make the part bigger. Well, how do I make it bigger? Well, on the right here, you should see something called Explorer and Properties. If you don't see it, okay, if you don't see it, you should first click on View. It's on the top bar here. It's the fifth one. Click on View. And then if you don't have it open, you can just open it by clicking on Properties and Explorer. Just click on it, and you can see it on your right. Okay. 2 steps. Click on View, and then click on these to open it if you don't have it open. So if you opened it, now we can change its size, right? We can change it, go to the right and then scroll down. You can see a size button, and then we can make it bigger by just like clicking in different numbers. So let's say I want to make it bigger. All right, now it's a very big block. And if you don't really know how to do it this way, you can press model, or actually press home. If you press home, you can see this scale button. And if you click on that, you can also drag it to make it your size, right? Do you have a question? Bjorn, do you have a question? Yeah, so you guys can just like change its size if you want to. Like this. Pretty simple, right? Yes.
So how do the shapes, putting it where you want?
Oh, so you mean moving it? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if you want to move it, well, first you can just drag it, right? So click on the brick, and then you can just move it, right? So that's one thing you can do. And if you want to move it like more like precisely, you can press on home, and then you can see this move button. So I'm just gonna shift my camera, and then you can press this move button on top here. And then when you click it and you click on the shape, you can kind of drag it, right, on different axes. Like the red one is like the X. So it's like the X, Y, and Z. You should learn it. I have learned it in math class, but then in Roblox, we use X, Y, Z. And then by dragging the different arrows, you change one of the different directions that the block can move in. So maybe on top, maybe on bottom, and then left or right. So that's how you move the brick. You can also drag it like this. You can just click on the brick and then drag it around like this. It go really far, really close. Yes?
I can't drag it.
You can't drag it? Do you mean like, if you can't drag it, I think you can just move it by click on the move button, and then you should be able to move it like left and right, and then top and bottom, because dragging sometimes doesn't work. I'm not sure why.
Where do we click on play?
Oh, play. So go to the home button, click on the home button, and then you can see the play right here. Yeah, so I'm gonna click it as well. So press home on top. You see this top bar. Click on home.
Okay.
And then the play here. The play button.
Play button.
Yes. I'm just gonna put my screen here so you guys can see it clearly. The play button is on top and it says play. and it's on, if you click home, it can show you. So I'm just gonna click on it, and let's see if our brick is here. All right, as you can see, our brick appeared, and that's the same brick I put in my game, right? So you see how I created this brick, and then now it's in my game. Well, that's kind of cool because I just created it, and now I can kind of touch it with like different physics. So it's an actual brick, and it's in the game. All right, so I'm gonna show you one more time how to make the brick for you to be completely sure. So first you click on home, right? So you always want to have home opened. Like don't click on it to make it disappear. Click on home and then click on the part button right here. So after you click on that, there should be a part appearing here. And then, okay, so click on the home button. You always want to have the home button open. And then you use the scale button to make it become like, make it change its size, like make it very tall or very like or like very long or like very wide, and then you can change it any way you want, right? By just dragging these different dots around. Yes. And then if you want to move it, you can click on home again. So you want to click home first, and then you can press the move button. Then you can move it, right? Left, right, up, down, whatever you like. So that's how you move it. You guys have any questions? Any more questions about the brick and how to move it? All right. I'll talk to you about one more thing, okay? So, okay, now you have the brick. Let's say I want to change its color, right? So now it's like a very gray brick. It's kind of boring. So how do I change its color? Well, if you press home again, because you want to have it opened, and then on the left of play, you can see this color, and it's like a gray circle, right? That's where you can change the color. So once you click on color, you see this like entire, like a bunch of colors right here. And you have like green, you have like brown, you have like red colors. And then let's say I wanted to make it blue, right? So I can just choose a blue I like if I want to this like really bright blue. And when I click on it, you can see that my brick turned bright blue. And when I just rotate around, you can see it like really shining, right? It's a blue brick. And if I want to make it red, again, I press home, I press color, home and color, and then I can change it to red. Now it's a red brick. It can be in any color you want.
I can see everything.
You can see it. Can you show me your screen? Okay, you can show me. Yeah, you can show me right now, or you can show me it after class. That's okay. All right. Any questions about changing the color? Remember, press on home and then color, and then can change it right here. Like maybe like a green color, or like a cyan color, or yellow. Doesn't matter. Okay. All right, now we're done with like parts and stuff. Well, I'll teach you about one more thing, and it's really cool. It's what Roblox is really great at. So, all right, now let's click on view. So, okay, we're like done with the brick. So if you have any questions, you can ask me like after class. And then right now we just click on the view button. It's on top here. So first click on view, and then let's go to this button. So it's really small, but then it's the first one in the second row. Okay. It's beside Explorer, Properties. I pressed on View, and it's on the right of the Explorer and Properties, and it's the first one in the second row. So I don't know if I can make it bigger, but it's the second one. It's the first one on the second row. So if you click on that button, let me just show you one more time. This button. Okay, click on View, and this button. First one on the second row. First one on the second row. And you click on it, it shows you the toolbox. So a toolbox, it's like where you can get a lot of different things for your own game. So you can like go around, you can see like different cars, right? So let's say you want like a McDonald's in your game. I don't know why you want McDonald's in your game, but let's say you want to put one inside. So we got a McDonald's here. You see it? And then all you have to do is click and drag. Okay. Wow, now you see it's in our game. So I'll do it one more time. All right, and if it says McDonald's restaurant includes 6 scripts, just say okay, because a script is something that make your game like move around and stuff. So if you see that, just press okay. And then you can see it's in our game. It's a McDonald's. And then let's go to the front. Wow, you can see it right here. Really cool, right? And then, okay, I'll show you one more time. So let's delete that. If you want to delete it, just press delete on your computer and it's gonna disappear. So, okay, one more time. First, you press view, it's on top. When you click on it, you press on the first button on the second row of these like really small buttons, right? After Explorer and Properties. After you click on it, you see all these different types of things you can use. And then let's say I want to make like not McDonald's again. Let's say I want to make like a tree house, right? If you don't want to drag, you can just click on it. If you click on it, it'll also appear inside your world. And then you can press OK, right? Press OK. All right. All right, if it becomes like really blurry like this, you can see like, why is nothing appearing? Like, why is it all blue? So if it's all blue, then it means you're like, maybe you're like under the ground. So you're like camera, like the thing you're watching is like, you're behind the ground. And that's why you're not seeing anything. So you just want to move around, right? With WASD. And then, oh, you can see how I'm like very at the very bottom. Just move on top. Oh, that's, yeah. And then because I was below the ground just now, the camera gets a bit weird when like you put stuff from the toolbox. So if it becomes like that, you can like move around and then you'll get on top. And then you just want to like go around and you can see the tree house right here, right? All right. And now, let's make sure that's synced. Okay. So let's see what will happen when we go inside the game with this inside, right? So remember, everything you put inside this space here, it's going to be inside your own game. So anything you can see here, it's going to be inside your game, okay? So now we see the yellow brick, and then we see this treehouse. So let's click on play. If you want to click on play, you first have to click on home, and then you click on play. You can also press play right here. That's also fine. But mostly you should press home and then you can see the play right here, like the blue triangle, like this. Okay. And once you click on it, let's see what will happen. All right. So as you can see, now the treehouse is inside our game, and let's climb it for like just a bit. Let's see what will happen, right? You can see like this is a ladder or something. I'm not sure. Let's go up. And then you can build your own tree. Oh, so now I'm going up the treehouse. Really cool. Kind of cool, right? Now I'm going up. All right. Now I'm on top and I'm going inside. All right. I can jump around. I can go inside the treehouse. Okay. So let's stop the game. Let's just press on home because it always closes, and press on stop. Once you press on stop, you go back to Roblox Studio and you go to right here. All right. So that's basically what Roblox Studio kind of feels like. We'll go in depth. We'll learn more about it later in future classes. So be sure to be on time with your classes, so then you know everything I talk about, right? Okay. So, okay. And then on the right, you can see like Explorer and properties. I'll talk about it next class. So next class, we are going to learn about these two things, Explorer and properties. And then you can see the treehouse right here. So that's the treehouse right here. So see how it becomes blue? When you click on it, that's the treehouse. And then if you want to delete it, you can see how it also disappears inside Explorer, because it shows everything inside your game, right? In here. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Okay. I mean, not tomorrow, next week. Okay. I think that's it for like the inside the Roblox Studio demo. If you have any questions, you can ask me right now, so then I can help you solve it. Is there any questions? Justin, Carlos, Vincent, any questions?
How do I change it into English?
Oh, you want to change into English? Okay, so I'll teach you how to do it. Okay, so if you're not in English, follow me. Okay, I'll teach you how to do it right now. So press on File. So first you press on File. Okay, you can see this is the big screen, and then it's on the left top. It's on top, on the left, right here. You can see the file. And when you click on it, this is the first step. You click on File. And now you go down to Studio Settings. Okay, actually, because yeah, yours is in Chinese, so. Wait, yours is in Chinese, right? Like, that's why you want to change it into English. It's in Chinese. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wait, okay, actually, so I'll change my game into Chinese first, so I can help you guys do it. All right, just wait a minute. Change my studio into Chinese. So then, okay, all of you guys who are in Chinese, follow me so then we can change it into English, because I'll be using English for the whole time, right? I'm just resetting right now. Okay, meanwhile, wait, why is this? Meanwhile, let's just talk a bit more about Roblox Studio, right? Okay, I'll help you guys change your language, right, like a bit after I reset my Roblox Studio. So, okay, don't worry, today is only like an introduction day. We're not going to be like learning anything like really new today. It's just for you guys to know about the class, what you guys will learn. And then, okay, just for recap, do you guys remember what a Roblox Studio is? Can anyone like tell me about it? Like what you guys learned from what I said? Maybe one sentence, what Roblox Studio is? Or you can type in the chat if you want. Just one sentence. What is Roblox Studio? One sentence. Anyone brave enough to answer? What's Roblox Studio? Okay. Okay, that's really good. A place where we make games. And just to be clear, we make Roblox games, right? Roblox Studio only makes Roblox games. So if you want to make like a game on somewhere else, it's hard to do it with Roblox Studio. So Roblox Studio makes Roblox games. That's completely right. You can think of it like a workshop or like a builder's hut, where we like make like different worlds, right? And then we build it with Roblox Studio. So yes. Okay. I'll hope you guys change the language right now. So Justin, is Justin or is it Carlos? I think if you're in Chinese, I'll help you change it right now. So oh wait, actually, yeah, I'll help you guys change it right now because it's very important that you guys are in English. So just click on a game. So don't leave your game, just go inside your game and then we'll change it inside the game. Okay. Meanwhile, let's talk. Wait, actually, okay. Yeah. Let's change the language right now. So this is what you're seeing, right? Is it Justin? Justin, are you in Chinese? Is this what you're seeing? Like the Chinese word?
Yes.
Okay, follow me, okay? So first you click 文件, right? Because I know Chinese. So 文件. So you can ask me in Chinese as well. If you don't feel like you are comfortable with English, you can ask me anything in Chinese. So that's fine. So click on 文件, right? And then down here, you see Studio 设置, right? So right here, it's this one, Studio 设置. Click on it, and you go into here. You see a bunch of different stuff, and then in the studio, it's the first one right here. You want to scroll down. Just drag this or 2 fingers down, scroll down, on this. And then you see the 语言 in 通用, right? It's the language 语言 right here. So on top, you can see this is where I started. I drag it down and then you can see the 语言 button. And you just want to change this one. Click on this and you find English and you click on it. Okay? It should be like this. You click on 中文 and then you change it to English. Yeah. So one more time, you go from here on top, you can see the 镜头, right? 目录 in the studio. And then you drag down and then you change the English to, I'm in English right now. You change Chinese to English, right? And then after that, after you change it to English, Justin, did you change it to English? Hello?
Yes.
So it's here, right? Okay, now you press 关闭. And then you can see the screen, 某些设置更改需要重启 Roblox, right? And then just press 重新启动. Click on the blue button here. Okay. And now after you click on it, Roblox Studio should restart, and then you have your English version ready. Okay. All right. Okay. While that's loading, let's just finish our class with like a few more slides. So in our class, you also learn about some game concepts because games are pretty complicated. They have different elements, they have different things that you have to know to make games. And then one of them is like really important. It's called the client server model. And okay, so when you play games, right? Sometimes you play them alone, like Minecraft. Maybe you play alone when you're in like normal Minecraft version. And when you're playing multiplayer games like Brawl Stars, like Roblox, like Bed Wars, these games have different players, right? They have real players playing together. So how do we get all of these players to play together without making it really messy? Because how do we make all the players, for example, if one player pressed a button, how do we make sure all of these players connect? Well, you might say, well, they connect with Wi-Fi, but Wi-Fi doesn't really connect every player together. Wi-Fi connects you to the internet. Do you guys know what the internet is? Yes, it's where you see all of these like websites. When you go on Google, when you go on different website, www. something, you connect to the internet, right? And then when you connect to the internet, you connect to something called a server. A server, very simple. A server is a very good computer. You have your own computer, right? It's called a client. It's a very small computer, right? But then the server is a very big computer. You see right here, I wrote it. It's a big computer. It's a very powerful computer. It's a computer that can do a lot of things. And one of them is to help connect all the players together so you can play at the same time, right? So that's what we call the client server model. It's when a lot of different small players like you and me, like different Roblox players, when we connect to a server, when a lot of small computers connect to a big computer. This is what we call a client server model. And we use it to help Roblox games become possible for different players to play together at the same time. And it is used in most games and websites. So maybe like all of the games you play on Roblox has a server. And you know when like you join your you join your friends in Roblox, it says like server. You can see the server thing when you're like inside Roblox as well. So that's basically a really good computer, right? Okay. And if you don't understand it, that's fine. We'll talk about it in future classes, but you should know the concept. So that's basically how Roblox help all the players connect together, right? So now you know how you and some other friend who's like really far from you get to play together. It's with a server, okay? And here's a diagram to help you understand it very quickly. See this big thing right here? That's the server. You can see how it's really big, right? It's like a shelf. It's very powerful. And it's powerful because it has it's bigger, right? And then so it can compute more things. And then let's say the server made a monster. Let's say the monster is in the game. After the server created the monster, now all of the different clients, which is your computer and your friend's computer, can see that monster because the server is like the god of the whole world. It's like the god of your game. It creates a thing that you can see in your own computer. Like if you want to create a monster, and then if you want to create like a building, you create it on the server. And now all the different players can see it because the world is inside the server. And the computer are like different cameras to see the world inside the server, right? I know it's a hard concept to understand, but just know that server is like the big god. It's like a person who controls everything, right? Who controls what your game looks like, what your game have, and what your game has, and a bunch of other stuff. So that's what a server is. And then you can see it with the internet. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. All right. That was a pretty hard concept. So if you don't understand, we'll talk about it in future classes as well. So don't worry about it, okay? And here are a few more game ideas that you might want to consider. So I know all of you guys really want to make Roblox Studio games. You guys, who wants to make a Roblox Studio game? Yes? I know all of you guys want to actually make one yourself, right? Because you see all of those other games and then you want to make one that's yours. It's very exciting. So there are different games you can make, and I listed them here, which are three like relatively like more simple games. So first we have the obby game, which is like an obstacle course. I can show you guys if you want to. So okay, this is Roblox. If you're in mainland, it shouldn't be available, but I'll show you guys what an obby looks like. Okay, you can make it yourself. I'll teach you guys how to make it. All right, maybe it's starting. Can you guys see it? So now this is what you can make. I'll teach you guys how to make this. It's not that hard, right? Like even though if you think it's hard. So this is my avatar. It's like a really rich guy. and then you can see how I'm jumping around, right? Oh, I just died. I can respawn. And this is on Roblox Studio. It's all made with Roblox Studio. Look how much levels there are. It's really cool. Oh, I just died again. Ah, that's my bad. So you jump around and then you can, it's the aim of the game is to get to the red arrow, right? Jump, and then I just want to kind of go through the level, show you guys. Now I reach level, and there are so many more levels to go. Kind of jump this. Now I'm on the next level. You guys want to hear the sound? Maybe you guys hear the sound? So yeah, that was an obstacle course game. And then it's basically like when you jump on different blocks. You can see in the picture. Oh, that's not. These pictures are not showing what an obstacle course is. Yeah, like on top here, it's like when you jump on different blocks and then you go to the end of the level, and that's an obstacle course game, or you can call it an obby game. And then there are also one more game. Let me just show you a simulator. So a tycoon is like when you earn money. So when you click on different stuff to earn money, and then when you use that money to build other things. And the simulator is like kind of the same thing, but it's more about doing an action, and tycoon is more about like clicking on stuff and building, like make buildings and stuff. And then simulators are more like clicking and having power-ups, right? Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys this really cool game. I've played it for a long time. It's on Roblox. It's called Bee Swarm Simulator. Maybe some of you guys have heard of it. It's kind of famous on Roblox. I'm turning off the sound. It's kind of loud. All right. So I played this game for a long time. Like when I'm like your age, I used to play this game a lot. And then you can see like I have like really cool stuff, right? And then you can just claim the hive. Oh, look how many legendaries I have. So this is also made with Roblox Studio, and you can see how like I'm this like character holding something that's made with modeling, right? Like you can use like Roblox software to make this weapon. I think it's called a scythe. And then when you click on it, there's an animation. You see when it like goes down like this, that's called an animation. An animation is when you make your character move, right? When I said before. So now when I click on it, it moves. And then I can jump around, and I have this parachute, kind of cool parachute. All right, let's go up the slope, and then, oh, wait, I'm gonna show you guys something really cool. I really like the cannon. Let me guys show you the cannon. When you click on it, it goes like really far up. And that's also something you can do as well, but it's a bit more complicated. Let's see. Ooh, look at how far I fly. Look at the parachute. It's kind of cool. All right, so this is a simulator. Basically, like I click on it to earn like different pollen. You can see how I'm like having these numbers. So that's like different pollen I got. And then I can go back to my hive to kind of like turn that pollen to honey, right? Now I'm here, I kind of like press E to make honey. And they're like, my bees are making honey. Kind of turning around and making these like golden like stripes, you know? Yeah, so that's Bee Swarm Simulator. And unfortunately, we don't have enough time to play more of it. If you want to play yourself, you can go into Roblox and find Bee Swarm Simulator, and you can play it, right? Anyone can play it. It's free. Okay. So I think that's almost the end of the lesson. There are a few more harder game ideas that you might know, like first-person shooting, role play, open world. We're not gonna make these in our course, but then you guys can play these kind of games if you want to. And that brings to the homework. And I mentioned the games because, yeah, we have homework and it's really simple. So the first homework is to download Roblox and Roblox Studio. And if you're in mainland China, you don't have to download Roblox because it doesn't really work. But if you're in somewhere else, not in China, you can download it and then you can play it. So the first homework is to download Roblox Studio. You don't have to download Roblox, only Roblox Studio if that works for you. And please message me if there's any problems. So if you can't open Roblox Studio to this screen, let me just close it. Let me just close it. Let me show you the screen. Okay, if you can't open this screen, like this screen, you should talk to me or like send a message on WeChat as soon as possible. Like if you can't find this screen, just email me or just email me or send me a message on WeChat, tell your parents, and then send me a message that you can't make to this page, because it's very important that you have Roblox Studio downloaded before our next class. Okay, so make sure you get to here. That's your first homework. And your second homework is so much easier, right? Play games. Your second homework is to literally play games. Play different types of games. Don't play one game. Don't just play like Minecraft or Brawl Stars. Play different games. Play a lot of games on Roblox. Find games you like on App Store, and then try these games. And if you can, like, try to think of what's good. Like, why does that game make you want to play it? What's so special about that game? And yeah, if you can like think of it, just maybe write it down or just remember it. And that's going to be very important for later on when you build your own game, right? Because I'm going to help you guys build your own game later on. Okay. And that's the end of the class. Do you guys have any final questions? Any final questions? Vincent, do you have any questions? Do you like the class?
No.
No question?
No question, then I like the class.
All right. Nice. Okay. No, if you guys have no more questions, you guys can leave, and I'll send the presentation inside the WeChat group. So, and I'll also recorded the whole lesson. So if you're unsure, you can watch the recording, or you can watch the presentation again. Okay. All right. That's it. Thank you guys for coming. See you next week. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.
听明白了。
听明白。